Okay, folks, welcome to a special edition of our call on the markets and UNH. UNH in particular, we bought this a while ago. It's having an outstanding day, and I think that we are going to have more upside potential here. I'm looking at two charts in which to book some profits. First, to the 4-hour view. You can see I have a series of purple lines overlaid here, and those are telling us where there are probable sellers. 330 is price target number one, and the other price target, which is interesting, is right here. Price target number two, 335.08, which represents the declining lower band of the 50-day moving average. So for right now I want to own UNH longer term, but I don't want to be this big longer term. We have a pretty sizable position. I don't want to be overweight because we have good profits. We were buying it down here when nobody wanted it, and we're looking good. I think we have more upside to go here. So longer term, we're going to maintain a long position. Shorter term, we're going to lock in some profits fairly soon, again, between 330 and 335 per share. So that could be today, it could be tomorrow, probably tomorrow. Now, issues with the market. Well, let's point out some divergences here first. You have the 10-year yield, new monthly chart, an update, a little bit of a topping tail, a wick, shadow, call it what you will, call it cupcakes, a sign of pressure above on the 10-year yield. Okay, that's fine. But net, so far, we are, pardon me, I'm untying my shoelaces here. Oh, I was power washing all day long. Oh, my feet are killing me. We have a new monthly lower low on the 10-year yield. So I think that this issue that's going on between the president and Elon Musk is for real. It's a problem. And I'm not even saying Elon Musk is wrong or the president's wrong either. I think that they both have points. We need tax cuts, but we also need reduction in spending. So we have the FedWatch tool. We have, let's refresh this because this can change quite a bit. Oh, yeah, only a little while ago, this was down at 19%. We're back up above 20% on a probability of a cut for July. I still don't think they're going to go in July. I think that if anything right now, probably September. The problem is this, and I keep reiterating this, the problem is this. What if the Federal Reserve cuts rates, yet long-term yields just go up? That's a major problem. If that happens for any extended period of time, you are going to see gold rip through the ceiling. Why? The answer is that they know, the traders know, gold buyers, silver buyers know that the Federal Reserve is going to have to step in and be the buyer of last resort. In short, quantitative easing, QE. Call it what you will. As Peter Schiff would say, it's the monetary Roach Motel. You check in, but you don't check out. Let's say hello to folks. George, welcome. Talon, welcome. So, right now, I want to be long the market, but I also want to keep a toe in the short side as well. And I think that's paying off today. We do have a short position on what's FLNG doing today? That's not bad. Island reversal day. On the Qs, where are the Qs? Corey. Here are the Qs. They're off the lows, but they're down 0.63%. I got to bet volume is low here. It's not that low. I would have lost that bet. We got pretty sizable volume today on the triple Qs. Let's see how they're positioning us. 30-minute chart into the close. A couple of ways of looking at this. Let's walk through them. And remember, this is only a 30-minute chart, so don't go cashing out your 401k and go buying puts or calls here. A couple of ways of looking at this. Maybe we're getting a higher low. Maybe we're going to get a breakout. Triangle formation intraday chart. Another way of looking at it is we could have a head and shoulders setup with a 45-degree neckline on the Q's 30-minute time frame. Anything's possible here. We'll know tomorrow. Remember, though, volume is probably going to drift off. You're going to have all the Wall Street thugs. They're going to be cashing in their chips, turning on the computers, and heading out to the Hamptons. All right, so it's a real thing. I live on Long Island. The helicopters, private jets, they are flying out there all day long today. Let's check in with some names. LABU. Are we? Oh, that gave up gains, man. Man, as Biden would say, man, you robbed me. Technology. These are all toppy. They're also toppy. Semis. They're off the lows, but they were measurably lower. Let's go to a 30-minute chart here. You need the semis for this market to continue up higher. Same thing as to what we saw on the Qs. Very similar setup here. Could be a very skewed head and shoulders setup, or it could be a triangle formation. I won't bother you with drawing the lines. On the tariffs, I guess, right? He has, if he's going to follow through with tariffs, he has no other choice. Staples ripping today. We were talking about this last night on Market Wrap, that the staples appeared to be firming up and possibly getting ready to break out. Well, we're there. We have the breakout on the staples, but we are positioned well here in that UNH is up. We sold CSX. What's that? I bet you that's up today because the transports are doing well. Yeah. Should have stayed long of that. Emerging markets. They're up. Boeing, rough day yesterday. A little bit of a reprieve today. We bounced off a support level inside bar. No new daily lower low. No new daily higher high. We've already spoken about UNH, which I think I just accidentally closed. The energy stocks are looking really good today. EOG Resources, bullish reversal bar. I'm okay with nibbling here, but remember, both lines on Stokes trading down below 50. Rallies tend to fade. Don't forget that. Fiserv. It's a good day today. All of our long bets are doing well. Our short bets are doing well today too. So a good day today. Let's bring up UNH. I want to show you the chart that we've been focusing on. We're at 125.50 right now. We're just shy of our price target. And we broke out of this. Is this the right chart? I may have two here. No, that's the right one. We broke out of this, pardon me, this triangle formation, consolidated, and now we have a nice little rip your face off rally on good volume. Volume has been lacking ever since back in May on UNH. Good trade here. Again, I like it longer term. We're going to maintain a position, but in all probability, we're going to make some profits real as soon as tomorrow, up at around 3:30 to 3:35. We only have about 3 minutes left to go. Let's see how they're going to close the market out. Yeah, they're bidding UNH into the close here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, so we have the NASDAQ, which is losing steam here into the close. Now down 0.83%. Volatility this is the front month contract. We saw the same thing yesterday here, that the front month contract is down, yet the VIX index is up. 10-year yield up measurably on the day, up over a half percentage point. Well, Franklin did really good with uranium as well. URA, what's that doing? I hope you book profits because we called that top on uranium. Let's bring up silver. Yeah, silver's just consolidating here. NASDAQ down nearly 0.85%. I'm really curious to watch the volume on UNH. They're buying it. Oh, Franklin is here. SPY looks like it's inside day. Okay. I'm live, Meg. Bob, take a look at the metals, gold, silver. They've been inching up. Yeah. So to Franklin's point, I think what's going on here is that traders are afraid. They're afraid of taking on all this new debt. And then let's quickly bring up, my daughter's just back from Italy, and she wants to have aperitivos. For you folks that know what that is. Let's go to palladium. We're long of palladium. We're long of gold. We're long of silver. Palladium looking really good here. Like the metals. This is a proxy leverage product for silver. Bearish reversal bar here. I wouldn't read too much into that. The way I would look at this chart is this way, is that as long as we have a weak dollar, I think the dollar may have closed up today. I'm not quite sure. I'll check. Here's the setup. All right, I don't care about today's bearish reversal bar. I care about volume, and I care about respecting the lower band of support and the upper band of resistance. That's it. Do I care about what the dollar is doing? Absolutely. Absolutely. And for those out there that don't believe that that yields can move up higher with the price of gold, you're sorely mistaken. Go back and do an overlaid chart of ultimately the dollar closed down a penny on the day. Go back and look at the chart of stagflation, overlay gold, and the 10-year yield in the 1970s. They both went up. What didn't go up? The dollar. The dollar, when they took us off the gold reserve back in 1971, that was it. That was it. And here we are today. All right, folks, I will talk to you on Market Wrap. I will see you there. Everybody have an awesome evening.